Alright, perfect. So yeah, it's been a couple weeks now, but we're back with more Mega Man Legends. TM.
I'm here too, I guess.
Yeah, Vpriz is here.
Hey,
That's the we in this. So yeah, it's been a while. There's been holidays in between, and now we're sort of back to normal times. So
yeah, we had to work out a little bit of the con crud and some other things.
yep, I'm like, I don't know, being frozen in place, and everybody in the Midwest turned into an ice cube for 3 days. That just happened. It was weird.
Yeah,
But yeah, anyway, let's jump back on in. When we last left off, we had finished the first of the subgates.
yeah. Not entirely sure if we went into the sub rooms. I want to say we just got our ups and then got out.
Yeah, I think we got our ups, grabbed the, I don't have to remind myself how you, okay, I have vacuum on. Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if, I don't think there's anything we can dev here, but
That's a good,
might as well
thing
check.
to just do.
No, Cuboid, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, okay. I think we already made the grenade arm.
Okay, we did that. Yeah, we must have. And Strange MD, thank you very much for the sub. It's been, I know it has been a couple days since I've streamed. The cold kept me frozen in place. So,
Everyone was waiting for you.
alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, we don't need to talk to Data, we can just take off here. But yeah, let's, So do we want to head back in here? Or do we want to actually head in the sub-ruins over on the...
Probably head back in there because you're gonna have to go inside to get some items anyway.
Yeah. Alright, let's
And
go
it does
ahead.
connect to that very same subgate, like 2 rooms over. So
Yeah.
no harm done.
Alright, and we can check the map to see what we've done in here, too. I mean, I guess not. Because, yeah, we have jumps. That's the difference here.
Yep. Now that we have double the jumping height, we can get to plenty of new areas. Oh, we did do it.
Oh, sweet. Alright, so we actually did
Awesome.
all this stuff. That's great. I am glad that the map can tell us this. That's perfect. So, yeah, let's head back to town. Let's see what we have for money. We actually need to... I want to stop by the shop. 46,000. Sure. A weird mini-map arrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a curly point because polygons and PSX emulation don't really go well together.
Now,
When you're trying to emulate it at this like high of quality, things get really wonky.
one thing I do like is that the character models look a lot better in the emulation,
Oh, absolutely.
which is a high strength. It's just also, oh, we got some. Oh, we don't want to shoot our friend here. That's not like one of the tanks. How you doing? About that.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, does he know? Can we tell him?
Oh no. Sorry.
That bit of hitter is kind of weird since you already had Class A like way before you could do this.
Well, again, it's very weird that you go, like, you basically skip a grade. Like, you get a license, and then you immediately get another license.
Yeah. They might have had to do something. Like, they probably had some more material they were going to throw in, but had to cut.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's head back to town. We can do some purchasing. And then we can, we might be able to check what we need to do donations for, too. That'd probably be a good
Yeah.
idea. Just to see what the numbers are for that.
Also, if the police station is intact, there should be, like, a couple of side quests that we can do.
Yeah, and if not, we can maybe help that. I love the bird loop.
Yeah, that's how you know you're in nature, man.
Yeah. Hey there, bud. How's it going?
Yeah, that's not passive aggressive at all. Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Sure, it'd be nice if you could get the hell off my island. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get our ship fixed. Thanks. Yeah, Birdnoise.wav is a noise that I continue to hear to this day. Most recently, it is in Breath of the Wild. There are certain parts in the forest where you can hear it, though not like straight, like it's mixed with like 4 other bird noises, but you can, once your ears are tuned to Birdnoise.wav.
Yeah, you should really never drink Birdnoise.wav straight. You will die.
Right, distilled correctly. Alright, let's see what we can buy. Actually, we should probably see, like, how the police station looks before we spend all our cash.
Yeah.
Not super happy about it, but, like, we probably should.
I think we did a good job keeping the police station up front, because that was one of our priorities.
Right, because
that mission.
It control and, Okay, we didn't do as great on this part. It's fine.
Yeah, this kind of happens sometimes. Fortunately, that shouldn't do anything to any of the side quests that are available.
Right, it just means the place is beat up. Oh.
Okay, well, that's not optimum.
No.
I think we can fix that.
It ain't. Hey, how's it going? About that. Yeah, alright. Well, let's go check with the mayor.
In the meantime, I do think that there are a couple of things that we can do to pass the time.
Yeah. Is the boat the third or the second? I guess we could probably just head up north to the other sub-ruin.
Yeah, boat is second. That's one of the weird things, too, because at this point in the game, you have no idea what to use the yellow refractor for. Even data doesn't tell you what it's good for.
Right.
This is probably the only time in the game where the signposting is just flat out bad.
You get it and it's like, go somewhere? Alright, let's head upstairs. Oh, right. Hey, Mayor.
Well, police
So
is
that's quite cheap.
thankfully cheap.
Yeah.
I do believe they flat out, like, prevent you from going over max.
Okay, let's do that, and then also to balance out the fact that we just gave $2,500 to the police.
Yeah, moral prerogative and all that. Let's give the folks downtown their just due.
Much. Let's see, condos or residential houses. Where do we want to throw this at?
Residential houses.
Yeah. All right.
The rich can fend for themselves.
It's true. Those timeshares don't really need repairs. Okay, cool. Alright, I think that's a little more balanced. And like, repairing the bank. Who needs the bank, really?
It's honestly a good thing that every single refractor you ever dig down there are of equal size and, like, scaling value.
Yeah. Oh, do we have to wait on it? Is that...
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
that's why I was saying, like, we should probably do something else while we're waiting. And I think I know just the place to go.
Oh, do I not have my kicks? Oh, I don't have skates right now, do I?
No, not right now.
Damn it. My gut just told me I needed to put on the skates right there. And it's like, no, I don't have those yet.
It is a big area. This sort of kicks in after a while. Kicks. Probably not a good thing to say right now.
Yeah. Alright, well, we can head, we can do the other thing I said with our cash, and we can head over to the junk shop, see if there are any worthwhile upgrades to buy. And then what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking that we could go over to the Closer Woods behind City Hall and help the kids with their playhouse.
Oh, yeah, yeah. How much does that run us?
Like, that's just, you know, go here, get an item, come back, and then wait.
Okay, more waiting on that.
Yeah, so we're just sort of maximizing our waiting efficiency.
Okay, well, let's quick do this.
And I think we already did the mini games at the news station.
Oh, I might just want to wait until I can get the Kevlar jacket.
Yeah, I never really got the armor myself, but it's very, very helpful.
Ooh, and then we got stuff like this.
Yeah, I think Buster parts take priority. Laser is very good.
Yeah.
At this point, Laser and Power Razor, like, you can max out your attack on your Buster. So at this point, the game starts being like, okay, well, you can max out attack. You're going to be slow as shit and can't fire for anything, but...
So our Power Razor becomes the laser, and our Buster unit can become Sniper unit, I think.
Yeah, that'll work. So it just becomes a game of, like, maximizing stats wherever possible, and then just sort of being like, okay, but can you get more Buster parts that actually increase your other stats?
Laser! Cube!
Frenzy!
Yeah, let's get some of those parts. Yeah, the Buster parts do I like the trade-offs that the Buster parts have. Like, you get to equip just a couple of them, and it's like, okay, like, maybe more as things go on, but, like, you're not... Because all the stats are reasonable, like, there are some that are a little more important than others, like, you kind of want to have some hefty damage, but, like, you can't have the perfect Buster, so yeah, you get to design the Buster that works for you.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it. You cannot max out all of the Buster parts in normal mode, so you are free to just sort of customize it however you will.
So here's our work.
Yeah.
This is what our 24 grand is going towards.
Like, I'm not personally sure how time goes in Mega Man Legends. Maybe it's just a matter of walking certain distance or just waiting on the clock.
My gut tells me screen transitions.
And it's as good an excuse as any.
Right, like that's...
How's the cop station doing?
Under repairs. It has the same boxes. So yeah, let's head north. Do our stuff there. As you said, we can sort of maximize our waiting.
Yeah. Pick a hand. Dial these numbers.
Yeah, but we do have some stuff up here we can kind of do.
Yeah.
So we grabbed the helmet out of there. I don't remember if
we did. The junk shop is in there.
Yeah, might as well oh.
Well.
No. Well.
Oh, other house.
Other house.
That house will never be used again. It's just there for the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, the big ups.
Wow. He couldn't call you out any harder if he tried.
Look. I know what I'm doing. Alright. I think that's where we're headed.
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
Every little bit helps.
Yep. But yeah, the Kevlar jacket's the next big thing I want to get. So that's 36. Alright, so yeah, we got these 3 kids. Bensley. And Osh. And Jay here is Jim.
Jim. Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. We need a pickaxe, no we. Alright.
Fortunately, we know just the folks to see to get that.
Mm-hmm. Where's my way out? Here's my way out.
Though in hindsight, maybe asking for construction equipment right in the middle of the entire city's reconstruction following a national crisis, maybe not the best idea.
Oh, look, that means it'll be, like, readily available. We can just borrow one. Hey, bud. Flying machine.
Of course I can get in. Have you seen how high I can jump?
Yeah, look. Huge ups. Oh, that's the second floor of them.
Yeah, we're making some progress here. So I'm probably thinking next one has a 3rd stack, and then finally it's just done.
Okay, I don't feel too bad about the damage that happened. It's pretty, like, real cheap to get the city back to...
Right, so the construction worker you want is over by the condominiums, by the bank.
Oh, heck, okay. I was gonna go check the construction workers in the other area.
Yeah, just wanted to save you some time, buddy.
Yeah, I was like, cause yeah, we're looking for, so a little more specifically, we're looking for a specific construction worker to get a pickaxe. Hey, bud. Ah, this friend.
Yes.
Thanks. Oh, well that makes sense. Like, we haven't actually, like, started repairs on the bank, so what's that thing doing?
Gee, I wonder if they have any money lying around they could use.
No, they use it all, they have to use it all in the condos.
Of course.
Alright, so we got a pick. Let's bring the pick back. I'm honestly thinking it might actually be specific screen transitions now, not just, like, number of them.
Yeah. Like, the way all of this shit kind of works normally is it's just all very arcane. You're guessing all of the bits and bytes and how they arrange themselves.
Alright. Hey, bud. Alright. So, now...
Now I guess we can just sort of, progress the plot or something.
Yeah.
Assuming the police station isn't done yet. It might be, like, just on the cusp.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I have never really seen a building being constructed in modular crate segments before. You just, like, slap stacks on top of each other and then unveil it like it's a Christmas present.
It's a lot easier to work inside the crates.
I see.
You're not at the same, like... Well...
Well, I guess we're not advancing the plot just yet.
Well...
Lady, I've got some news for you about that. Oh, how nice. They give us a storyline and subquest process report.
Yep. Oh, it's the same one for both. We'll have to get stuff for that museum as time goes on. Hey, bud.
Nice.
The inspector.
I gotta imagine the police station is rather busy right now.
Great.
Yeah, love it. Thanks, kick ass.
I'm stealing all your stuff.
I'm stealing all your coffee.
Okay, I really like the inspector with the like Zenyatta look in my mind with the, you know.
Yeah, it's a good design.
That mustache is real good.
So maybe...
I think I think we just talked to him twice.
Yeah, I was going to introduce a more roundabout strategy, but this works too.
Burnhead, thank you for the sub. Sure.
How did this police station get enough funding for a big building like this with crack skills like that?
Kind of wish that was a little more legible, but I do enjoy that we just have a big whiteboard.
Yeah, that looks like it has really low-res katakana on it, and then one of the letters is circled, and it's just like, this is the dumb letter. So, this side quest is taken care of downtown. It's pretty short. And it gets in some really good prizes.
Yeah.
It also kind of needs to get done a little bit quickly. It's, like, quicker than you would think, but still giving you enough time to just sort of scope around a bit.
I guess I made this harder, didn't I?
No, you're good. I actually remember all the...
No, but I mean, like...
Oh, right. Like, less platforming.
Because, like, if there was nothing here...
Huh.
Alright, then...
I
think the other side?
It's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yes. It's on top of a building. Specifically buildings with a green roof like that one.
Oh dear, how do we get up there?
There is a way. Like, yeah, get on the trash can and... Whoop. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. I'm actually really impressed that they can work around the destruction caused by that previous battle. It's really smart thinking.
Yeah. So yeah, the police force in this town might be a little incompetent.
That's okay, so are the bomb squad.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's all of them.
Yeah, so now we can just sort of, because the next police side quest doesn't come up until after the second refractor, so we're good right now.
Right, but here we get the prizes are the bombs we've stolen. Anyway, let's head back up, talk to the inspector, and then head over to the west end of town, I think.
Yeah, I think the kids will also be done with their shit, too, so might as well check in on them.
Oh, yeah. It's true. The bomb squad doesn't have, you know, the same ups we do, so there's no way they could have solved that. Hey, bud.
Hey, dude.
Thanks. Alright. But yeah, I guess let's go check on the kids up in the north and then head over to the west side.
Yeah, they should be done with their stuff. They'll probably ask us to get one more tool, and then we can do that, and then just go on with the refractor business.
Yeah. I kinda like the lake stuff.
Yeah, I do too. It's a neat dungeon,
Yeah.
in the sense that it is very unnerving. Gets the atmosphere down a lot better than others.
See, it is a bit weird, as we mentioned, the kind of direction that it goes here. We got our Class A license. We've gotten we went to the forest one, and we know about the. Oh well. All right, I guess we'll come back later.
Well, yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, those hills. The other one that you know about, the other subgate you know about, is not the one you're going to, and that's what makes it a little confusing.
Yeah. Like I said, the signposting is really whack in this particular part of the game. Nor is it really evident that you're supposed to go anywhere near Uptown, because Uptown is just not a thing that you've had to do yet, and it's not something that people just up and tell you.
Yeah, Megaman was recently using a recent cybersecurity thing for police in Japan. That sounds like a battle network thing.
I feel like Mega Man would just be kind of pro-cop but have reservations about the nastier components of it.
And we're good.
Yeah.
We fixed the town.
Everything's fine now.
Perfect. Alright, let's go through the Wily door. We did all the TV stuff, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, sweet.
Another one opens up after we get done with this, but, you know, that's after this.
Huh, it was just regular, sure.
Regular old Mega Man, because, I don't know, I guess all of the other Mega Man types just don't exist anymore. Then again, it's nice that they're caring about Mega Man as a series at all, at this point. I've heard good things about 11, so I want to try that myself.
Alright, so... not only can we make, new weapons, we can also make buster parts.
Yeah, and Power Blaster L and R are both really fantastic. I think Power Blaster R, for instance, is one of my in-game buster parts, usually.
Yeah, I've not yet played 11 as well.
Same.
Okay. So let's check out some buster parts. So yeah, attack 2, rapid 1, and attack 2, range 1. Now the trick is that rapid is a pretty, isn't the easiest stat to come by from memory.
Yeah, it's one of the harder ones, but it has a much shorter threshold than any of the other stats.
Right. And I just wanted the car to be there. So. can't jump this fence. It's just too powerful of a fence. Okay. What's up? Can't believe somebody stole every boat. I don't know why somebody would do that. Little serve bot. Ooh. Yeah. If it doesn't kick open again, there's something in there. Well, can't all be winners. So yeah, this is what we're doing with our refractor.
Someone's been taking really good care of this boat. There!
Well, do you really think you should be doing that?
Would you look at this engine? Let's see. All we need to do is fix the transformer and the refractor, and it'll be as good as new.
Whoa.
And what do you think you're doing,
Huh?
Megaman, could you hand me a wrench?
Just a sec, Will.
There we go, all fixed. Whoops. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just started fixing the ship and...
You really love machines, don't you? I can tell just by looking at your face.
Well, your face. It's covered with grease.
I'm glad I could get someone as pretty as you to fix my boat for me. Tell you what, you can use it anytime you want.
We'll be able to get to the island now.
That's great! Let me know when you want to go out to the island. I'll pilot the boat for you. See you later.
Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Wywee.
All right.
So yeah, now that we have the boat fixed, we can go out and nothing bad will occur when we try to go out to this subgate.
Who's ready for a boat fight?
It's time for a boat fight. I remember not being too great at boat fight.
Boat fight is a little odd because you're on rails the whole time.
Yeah.
The hitbox is directly underneath you, and it's big.
Yep. Alright. It is boat time.
Megaman, are you ready?
Yup, let's go.
Here we go. Picking something up on the sonar. Keep an eye out, Megaman. Knew it. They're here. Robots are here.
All right, I forgot how much this destroys the bit rate.
I probably should adjust that.
It's, like...
Just
All
in
right,
case.
so... Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say that Boat Fight is a little odd because
Mission start!
the tracking on your lock-on is not as great as you would want it to be, so manual lock-on usually is a good choice, especially when you are trying to shoot down all of their projectiles.
Yeah, like those. Oh, I don't have the range for that one. That's annoying. So you kind of have to keep an eye out around you. Oop.
Megaman, ahead!
Oop. Oh, that's a lot of them.
Also, situations like that where you get close enough that the Buster's automatic lock-on goes for the ships instead of the projectiles.
Yep.
Megaman, behind us!
Okay, I do have the range for these, which is good enough, but...
The other thing, too, is that it's not strictly necessary to blow up every single ship in order to win. You just have to survive.
Yeah,
But it helps.
it's like a time thing.
Don't relax yet, Megaman. I'm getting multiple signals on my sonar. There's a lot of little signals coming from around this ship.
Oh, well, you see, Map says, you can't have the skull branding. That's the Bonds. That's their bag.
Yeah, it's already taken.
They're above us!
Fortunately, this part of the segment gives you enough time to shoot down those stupid little ships. Because you really don't need, like, both aerial and submerged combat at the same time.
Yeah.
Megaman, behind us!
Oh, heck. Okay.
Ugh.
That could have been worse.
The missiles are also kind of just annoying because their tracking ain't really great either. They're just gonna spin around and distract you. But they still can pose a threat when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Megaman, ahead!
Ah, dang. No, the reach.
Yeah. Generally, the torpedoes are by far your biggest threat, so...
Yeah, and taking out the ones that can shoot them as well.
That's it, Megaman, keep it up!
Okay, goodbye.
Well, you seem to be doing alright.
Yeah.
Megaman, behind us!
Ooh.
Okay, that actually went real well for those ones.
Yeah.
There's the one red one over there.
I want to say there's a limited amount of ships anyway.
You alright? Okay, goodbye.
I mean, whatever works.
We're just circling this building in the center here. We can't land when there's 20 ships that are going to shoot torpedoes at us around, so...
Yeah, we gonna have to clear the area before we can get over there.
Yeah, okay, that went fine. Yeah, like, there's the sub-gate.
Generally, once you start circling around that cave with the extremely conspicuous opening in it,
I'm sure
it
nothing's gonna...
signifies...
Got rid of all
Yeah,
their little ships. Wait,
called it.
I can see it on the sonar. Heads up, Megaman. Something big's coming this way.
They're back.
I knew our little blue boy'd show up. I figured we'd run into him sooner or later if we waited here. Slow ahead!
Slow ahead!
All right, men. Concentrate your fire on the blue boy. Blow him and his little toy boat out of the water.
What? But, Diesel, if we sink his boat, won't the keys go down with it?
Who cares? Once he's out of the way, we can get whatever we want from the mayor, right? We've got to take care of him once and for all. Thanks to him, our plans have been completely ruined. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. All right, men, let's do it.
What's wrong with me? Why should I care if that little brat dies? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
Anyway, hello!
Yay!
Alright, there's those missiles.
So, the idea with the missiles is they alternate patterns. The first one spin around you, and the second goes straight at you, and they repeat this.
Oh, my secondary is still my...
Yeah, there are a lot of things that we can rework at this point.
Man, what should we do? Fight or retreat?
Not pushing or pulling you one way or the other, but, you know.
Okay, Megaman, hold on. 'Cause it's gonna get rough.
As you wish.
Alright. So now we're heading through the little river here.
The little river that somehow this enormous robot can slide under.
Well, it does it underwater. It's
That's a
fine.
really deep river, dude. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
What's the matter? If you don't watch it, you're gonna end up with a big hole in your backside.
So did you get your laugh from Teasel, or is that just something you made up on your own?
One of them.
You didn't fall off or anything, did you?
Alright, are we good? We're good, alright.
We're good. This part is fucking rough without a sub-weapon. There are lots of moving parts that your buster locks onto.
What do they think they're
And in the meantime, you're trying to fend off all of the projectiles that they're launching at you. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
their arms and weapons? It's nothing more than a big frog that can't shoot.
Why aren't they running? Do they think they can beat?
You also notice that we aren't doing direct damage to the boss yet. We're just taking care of all of its little weapons.
Yeah, we're getting rid of the arms, we're getting rid of the turrets. Well, trying to at least.
I mean, you've got enough range to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still at like 1/3 health. Everything's fine.
Just sort of chipping away at this point.
Yep. There's one.
Time! Shut up! Stop your whining! We still have one weapon, don't we? Boss! All our weapons have been destroyed!
Be quiet already! I didn't want to have to do this, but I'll teach them to mess with the Bond.
Well, time to make another circle before we can actually hit this thing.
Yeah.
So this next part is the scariest.
Yeah. That's going great. Oh, I don't have the damage to race this. Yeah, I can't.
Ooh. The idea is that in order to stop it from doing that, you try to do enough damage to cancel out the effect while it's charging up.
Yeah, like this. That's why I had to switch over to range, so that we had enough range to actually connect with all our shots.
Whew.
And switching over to range was the correct move.
The clutch is unreasonable today.
Status report!
This is the engineer reporting. Our engines are completely offline. There's flooding in the main hull. The build pumps aren't working. There are fires in blocks 2 and 3. They're being sealed off. Teasel, I hate to admit it, but she's not gonna last much longer.
Sir, you've got to get out of here.
All hands! Abandon ship!
I'm a big fan of the Surfbot engineers, and then also the fact that their plan is we just have a Loch Ness monster, we're gonna hide in like a cave.
Also, the ship being
I'm
big
sorry.
enough to have an entire
You went
maintenance
to
crew
all the
yelling
trouble
on
to
it.
make us such a magnificent robot. What can I say?
Cheer up, Teasel. Don't worry. We'll go back to the ship and come up with a new plan.
Yeah, that's it. That's the spirit. Thanks, you two. Now, I couldn't have asked for a better brother and sister than you. We'll get that blue boy next time for sure.
I don't understand. Even though he got the better of us again, I don't feel the least bit angry. Why is that?
Oh, right. Something that I noticed. You rarely ever get to see Bonbon in his default armor, because that's what that is. He's usually modified it for the specific mission that the Bonds are doing.
Alright, so we're here. Here's Subgate 2.
Yeah. Fortunately, you have your optimum digging tools.
Yeah, I feel quite good about the ability to... about how that fight went, because, like, being able to swap to the part that was more correct for the fight itself is one
Yeah,
of the...
really
it's
good
like,
advertisement for Buster parts in general.
yeah, and, like, making what we had done worthwhile.
It's like fighting Cell. Power is not the answer.
I mean, I do like dealing damage. One of my favorite things about Mega Man Legends is the sort of like aesthetic of all the technology in the world. The red eyeballs on all the stuff.
Yeah. Like, the Reaver bots all have the red eye as their motif. and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Also, the radar, when a Reaver bot is present, it has the red eye.
Yes, yes it does. Alright. Well,
Alright, Mega Man, let's get started. Right? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. To be able to activate your spotter from here too. I wonder if that'll...
okay, I thought that broke my shield.
Yeah, fireballs take a while to recover your shield from.
Alright, let's get paid though. Oh, hi.
Yeah, so anyway, the music in the GN Sub Ruins is really unsettling in kind of the best way.
Oop, hold on, if I... right there.
Oh. That's, Huh.
Well, you can clip and see how
That's a real problem with your computers.
So yeah, we're gonna head through here, get paid. And we should be getting some cool upgrades as we go through here as well.
Yeah, like, I think this is one of my favorite Sub-Ruins just because the atmosphere is really good here.
Okay.
It's really good at making itself completely different from most other subgates.
I think I'm fine giving up that range for a little bit more power in here, especially in close quarters.
Yeah. It also has several enemies that are unique to it, and that can really catch you off guard.
Look how fast that thing picks up, though. I love it.
Oh man, if you only could just do that without a sub-weapon.
Yeah, if I didn't have to give up my sub-weapon slot for this. Yep.
It's a bit easier of an ask in Mega Man Legends 2 because DualShock existed by that point, but man, asking you to pick up refractor shards with D-pad tank controls.
Yeah, I carry this around at almost all times because it is just a huge save for picking anything up. Alright, so we've got up over there and around the bend over here. So let's check around the bend over here. Yeah!
Nice.
So the old hover jets,
He's ready for skating board for cool kids only.
Yep. Extremely radical. So we've got a new enemy.
Yeah, I don't know if we actually saw these enemies early. Kind of obnoxious when there are a lot of them because, yeah, it does take that long to actually kill them.
Yeah.
And flip them over. Incidentally, you can also flip them over by kicking them.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of taking my time in here because there's 4 of them.
You also might notice that they are very slowly creeping up towards you. It's kind of hard to tell with draw distance, but yeah, they are getting closer. If they get close enough, then they go berserk and start like scuttling towards you really fast.
So let's show that off. There we go. So yeah, that's our friends. That's the reason I want to take my time killing them.
Yeah, this room also kind of sucks because they respawn every time you leave. This is a dungeon where there are multiple connecting entrances and exits.
Yep. And alright, are there more of those? Oh, hello.
I also like how they have the big Reaverbot eye motif underneath them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's again sort of their weak point. Ah, a ring.
Hmm.
Alright, I don't want to leave this room until I've got all exits explored, so... Again, as you mentioned, enemies respawning, so I kind of want to know where my entrances and exits are before.
Yeah, just what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, so we got front door. We've got these side corridors that had these, like, floaty enemies in them.
Yeah, we've seen them before, but, you know, they are bombs. That's all they're there for.
And then here is a reason to go this direction.
I have to ask why, like, how they can move around when their legs are all just little tubes with no joints.
Wiggling. Ooh, Gatling parts.
Wigglers.
Wigglers. Indeed. Alright, then let's clean this out, and...
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere. Good luck!
I like this too. We were just going in here for the hell of it.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna take side door, I think.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Ah, yes, no one told them they shouldn't be able to work.
Right, like, no, that works. Somebody designed them that way.
Mega Man, what can you see
As a
up there?
joke.
I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know.
This room will fucking kill you if you're not ready for it.
Feeling about this.
10-year-old me was terrified of this room.
Finding another starter key. That's great. So yeah, let me see if I can...
It's also designed in a way where you don't really have to spend as much time out in the open as you can help, because, you know, spending time out in the open.
The thing is here, also, I guess I can't get back up here if I jump down, so...
Yeah, and the other place you need to be is through the front door of the previous room you were in.
Yeah. Yeah, the moment so this is a dungeon that, like, this area with these enemies isn't, like, the most memorable spot, but the moment the water comes in, it's like, oh.
Everything's hell. It sucks and I hate it.
Yeah, so this is our other entrance that might... Oh. Cool.
Yep.
Side.
This part can also suck because the enemies that I'm talking about can jump up here.
Yeah, I can hear one of them.
Yeah, so that telltale sound effect is usually for those really aggressive crab enemies that we fought in the first sub-gate that run at you all the time and stuff. So here's the problem. That one's invisible.
Yeah. So first things first, let's get what we need to get here.
Yeah, it fortunately doesn't look like it noticed us, so it's not going to suddenly come in here and ram us in the back.
Problem is I want that treasure.
Just go for it.
So it's stomping around in front of us. Like, you can hear it stereo sound-wise.
And also our radar is not equipped to handle invisible enemies.
Nope!
Yep, here we go.
Oh my god, please.
Thanks, I hate it. Seacrest out.
Later! And then this room is the one I remember.
Yeah, this room sucks too. These enemies are really, really bad.
They hurt real hard.
The hitboxes on their sound waves is insane.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. But yeah, this is the room I remember.
Yeah, this is the room where it's just like, I'm making a run for it. I don't want to be here. It's just tough to gain ground in this room because when you first walk in, they are right up in your face.
Yeah, and there's four of them. There's four of them immediately, and then there's another, what, four on the next area, too? Like,
don't forget they respawn, because once you get out of those areas...
Yeah, so the respawn rules, as I remember them, are 2 rooms.
2 rooms or an entire dungeon reset.
Or a dungeon reset, which I think both of those doors over there are dungeon resets. I don't quite... Oh, I did not want this many of them at once. No, I'm good.
Like, the other problem with the shockwaves, too, is that the hitboxes don't actually go away until the image is completely faded. Also that.
So I just want to clear it out for now. So that we can get through this room. Normally I will just be booking it, because, well, let's be real.
Yeah. Like, this room is home to a lot of enemies that are completely unique to this dungeon. And thank God for that.
Yeah. Nope. So that's the actual danger. The first hit is actually not that bad with your shield up. And the problem is the follow-ups. Okay. So yeah, we'll be booking it through there for future... that cost me my entire energy canteen.
Yeah, and as I remember, the boss of this dungeon is no joke either.
Yeah. I wonder what this is.
Fascinating.
Is there anything there? I'm not picking up anything on my radar.
Right, also having to fight that boss and then coming back out through Hell Room.
Yeah.
You should be able to repair the flutter with one that big.
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad they said it out loud.
Sweet. Alright, that's cool and all, but,
Missing a starter key?
no, we got them all.
Oh, okay, cool.
We'll be back. Please don't have respawn.
Book it!
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Because these should go to Subruin's sides, if I remember right.
Yes they do.
And I want to quick go link up in the Subruins. Take some time exploring this. Oh, well, god damn it.
That's no good.
Are they both drill?
They're both... Like the other one, you can at least get an item.
Yeah.
Hello, BGR001. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Because my want was to go through the Subruins, get back to land, quick go buy the flak jacket, or the Kevlar jacket, and then take on our next boss.
Also
So,
get the skates to make that room slightly more bearable.
yes. Literally that. Because the skates are so useful. Alright. Keep an eye out. So yeah, here's another... This is another link up right here. This has got the drill arm.
Yeah. It's weird because those pillars only show up at that part of the Subruins and nowhere else.
Yeah. Alright. Let's check out...
Rapid Striker's either just plus rapid or
Yeah, I think it's plus
rapid. Oh.
Yeah, it's plus 2 rapid.
Well, what do you know?
Which, let me actually quick show that off. So let's take off our sniper unit for just a moment to put on Rapid Striker.
It's very obvious when you have your rapid stat upped a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the power of actually having some rapid stat.
And while most of the stats max at 8 levels, I think rapid maxes at either 5 or 6.
Alright.
Well, time to die.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can beat up a... Oh, well...
You want to go for it?
thinking about it, because again, if I just go back out the front, quick go buy the Kevlar jacket, come back in with the full charge and the skates, I'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, because I think the thing with that enemy is it is very good at being intimidating.
Oh god.
Up.
Oh, can I not make that jump? Oh shit.
Nope, no, you can't. Just. Oh.
It's fine. We'll just book it.
Ooh.
These things are back, but that's not a problem. Jump, 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 jump.
Sound design is really good.
Yes.
It's very, like, you can easily be clued in as to what the Reaver bots are doing. I mean, that doesn't solve camera issues, but it helps.
Okay, that's better.
That one's content to just hang out in the corner.
Yeah.
Pathfinding on early PS1 enemies.
Yes, the Reaver bots. That is indeed what they are up to, is the verb reaving. Though I guess we're the ones stealing from them.
Yeah, I guess it's sort of like a reversal of fortune or something.
Okay, happy to... Oh, hi.
Good to see you.
The Reva bots. Revi. Alright. So yeah, let's quick head back up. We can go buy our Kevlar jacket. We can actually get some upgrades that are gonna be really rad. But we do need to actually grab that,
So hey, quick question. Would you consider Katesith a Reaver bot?
Oh dear. I mean, there's no red eyeball, so no. That's a pretty key part.
I suppose. It's not all in a name.
It's true, Katesith has looted a temple. Okay.
I mean, he died for it, but yeah.
It worked. Alright. So, item development. This is some of the important item development.
Yeah.
The rollerboard and
Really good
old hover
rollerboard.
jets. So I love the jet skates.
Jet skates also have a lot of control to them.
Yeah.
Like, you have strafing, you have turning, you have, you can push back on the D-pad in order to slow down a little bit and make some tighter turns, stuff like that.
So here we get, one of the things I mentioned earlier is that you can get upgrades that give you extra buster part slots.
Yeah, so now we have all 3 buster part slots, and that's really, really going to help our offense. Yeah, when you're in easy mode, you have Buster Max, which is all your Buster parts all in one. It just automatically maxes out all your stats, and you get the jet skates right away.
So anyway, we have our third buster slot. think at the moment we probably want to put that sniper unit in there. I think that's pretty well-rounded. Otherwise, I could put, like, the... like, just go to town.
Yeah, either way works fine.
So yeah, here is our... There's our skates. I love them.
They make the doofiest sound
Yeah.
on the planet.
They have, like, the grind noise, like you're Sonic adventuring it up. Alright, so first things first.
You even got the grind sparks.
Give me that Kevlar jacket, please.
Yep, that'll help a whole bunch.
Okay.
Hey, I've done it more times than I can remember.
Like I said, it was something I was trying to do just by, like... In the other area, just because it's like, oh, that's something I should be doing right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, fuck what the plot says. It's something that you should be doing at any given time.
You got the Morse code going. That's good. Alright,
Yeah, I
but
think I'm okay with just never actually warping to the van. I can just get there in style.
For me, it's I continue to forget like where I can and cannot warp to the van in, because there are
Yeah,
some
that's
areas
also
you
a thing.
can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know why Closer Woods is a no-go.
That's the big
It's no
one.
different than any other.
All right, buddy. All right, I know we took a pit stop, but
Hey, this was really important.
I feel pretty good about the pit stop. We're gonna go fight a boss and then do some exploring. So getting the big jumps is like a good one of the big exploration tools of the game. You know, having the jump that we currently have. The drill is gonna be another one, as we have a lot of those walls we noticed connecting the sub-ruins. Alright. So now we kind of have the best of all worlds here for the moment, compared to, like, what we had before. Because we can just go ahead and... zoop.
Yeah, it's like the Buster configuration you have right now is a really good attitude to have, where it's like, well, I'll get power later on and still be able to keep a lot of the functionality that my Buster currently has.
Yeah. The range is one of those things that's going to be, like, dependent on where the heck you are, as far as, like, how useful that is or not. Like, certain boss fights, the range is a completely worthless stat because you're always going to be right next to the boss. But, like, rapid just continues to be, I think, one of the best stats. It's also why it's the hardest to get on combos early.
Yeah.
Heck, even late, it's not one that's on a lot of combos from memory.
That's just hard to pull off because it makes doing what you do a whole lot simpler. Yeah, good luck turning one up to these rocket skates.
Alright. Back at it again in Krispy Kreme.
Oh, man. It's especially scary when you know that that thing can jump up like a block high.
Here we go! Just book it! Just go! Just go!
So much less of a hassle.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, we do have all 3 of the keys. Let's go ahead and start up this clearly not a boss fight. It even has the I appreciate that the game has these double doors at places.
Yeah, it's a nice little wink.
Yeah. Alright. So let's grab the refractor that we could use to repair the flutter. Zoink.
So nice we had to do the same thing twice.
No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Megaman. I don't like the looks of this.
Alright. Anyway.
Time to fight a boss.
Megaman, I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
I mean, not exactly nowhere, but... Anyway. Time for the
This
big
one
one.
is actually kind of a stonewall for a lot of people because, for one, the hitbox is that tiny head way up there, and you're not entirely sure where to hit him before, especially with the lock-on for the Buster. He does that too. The shockwave is another big one because before you have not needed to jump in order to avoid enemy attacks.
Oh god.
So yeah.
But you kind of need to jump just to get hits in on this one.
Fortunately as well, the little cuff that he has surrounding his head, that is also a hitbox, so you can blink away at his head without difficulty being able to. But yeah, it's a good-looking robot. You know, if we could... Your comment is very inopportune, Zombo.
Looks like you damaged it. Keep it up, Megaman.
Okay.
Like, it does keep doing the same thing, but...
And it has
just...
the stun. Yep. So I basically don't want to get caught off guard by that.
Yeah. Trying to wait out the slide and also, like, preparing for the shockwave. It's hard to find good opportunities to get a hit in on this boss because you're just so on edge.
Yep. Oh, that was jumping forward on that.
Yeah, by the way, the low gravity of your high jump means that you are committing to a lot of it.
You do have a bit of a side step in air, but... Okay, one more. That was a bad shot. And a jump.
Oop.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I was gonna say the camera also doesn't help.
I'm not picking up any Reaverbot signals anywhere.
Oof.
It looks like you got him.
Yeah, the thing's a big one. Again, it's very basic once you get down its movements. The fight you're having is honestly more with the controls of the game because the lock-on sticks you in place, and you can't fight an enemy with the lock-on.
Yeah, it is asking for things that the game actually doesn't really have the tools to do.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get out of here. Move it, 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 move it. Okay, cool.
All right. Now, one more heart attack and then we should be home free. Come to think of it, I actually want to kind of see this robot work. Just a little bit. Because so far we've just been, you know...
Avoiding this room.
Yeah. There he is.
I love the literal invisible jerk just beating the hell out of you. Like,
I think the best part is that it only shows up in that room in the entire game, so now when you're hearing that noise, you are just constantly on edge.
alright, I'm gonna beat up these ones because they do have a bit of money behind them.
Yeah, as much as the junk shop asks of you, it is nowhere near the strain on your wallet that Roll is.
Yeah. So one of the things I've been kind of avoiding in that is that I'm not currently using a sub-weapon a lot because of, because I want to be carrying this around.
Yeah, for convenience.
But, like, if you want to be using a sub-weapon, the actual money the actual cost is not in the junk shop. The big drain on your wallet comes from upgrades from Roll. Because they get very expensive very quick. Especially on later items. Oh boy. Really? Huh.
You must be getting hungry, Megaman. I made some apricot pie. Are you up for a slice when you get back?
Sweet.
Okay.
The ship that Roll is on also has a nice kitchen.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that. What the...
The apricot pie thing in the here is sort of silly. The thing I was thinking, the neck thing that Nariva brings up would be really neat if that did block shots. Like, or like there was a harder version of it that blocked shots, but I don't know if I would want to fight in this game. I would want to fight in 2 where you have a little bit more control, you know?
Right.
Anyway, let's get back to town. Here.
Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas. You know, what bothers me most is that while we're sitting here, he's out there digging up all sorts of stuff.
Calm down, Teasel. You're going to burst. He won't beat us to the treasure. No one will, as long as that big door is still locked. All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then. Right?
Nice mug.
So what if he digs up a few scraps here and there? He can keep that garbage. All we're after is whatever's behind the main gate. Right, Teasel?
You know, you're absolutely right. Then that will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate. We'll let him keep whatever he finds until then. He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the last laugh in this game.
That's right!
A robot cannot live on coffee alone.
I mean, you could try living on coffee alone. I mean, they have surf bots who, like, work in the kitchen. Like,
Yeah,
there's so many surf bots.
working in the cafeteria that you need when your staff is entirely robots.
And you have three people.
Honestly, it really speaks to Tron's mechanical skills to be able to make 40 robots that all run on curry and coffee.
Indeed, 40. Alright, let's go over to the kids, see if they're finished up. And I think, as mentioned before, there should be another police quest?
Yes, one more.
Yeah. So let's grab that over here. Ah, Yggdrasil, thank you for the sub. Again, beginning of the month. I thank y'all. Please enjoy your slime and your, oh! Here's the thing I haven't shown. We have, like, the very... Ooh, hold on, I need to get big air. Oh, damn it.
You can only do that in Legends too.
Oh, I can't...
I wasn't sure what you were trying to do.
Oh, you don't get the jump in this one?
Hey kids, check this out. Face plants on the pavement. It was unclear what move Sly was trying to do.
Motorcycle revs up. God damn it. All right. What do you got, friend?
Look, ma'am, just because I'm in the police station doesn't mean... Well, whew, that's a loaded question. Oh man, that really sucks.
Every driver in this town is a criminal.
Well, sure, if they run you over all the time.
Yeah. Well, who's to say they don't do that to other pedestrians?
I don't see any other pedestrians out on the road. It's just me. They have it out for me.
Clearly.
I think the cops are in on it. I think they're a little mad that we're stealing the spotlight as the hero of the town.
If I do... Excuse me. Just had a bit of a cough there.
Yeah, it's
All
fine.
right. All right. Yeah, go for it.
So does Nightbot come with just blocking image links as a default, or is it something
Yeah,
set up?
honestly, that's the only real reason I have it around is because I don't want, like, a bunch of link spam.
No, it's a good setup.
It's honestly the only main reason I like having it around. Sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth. Have you heard of the main gate? I have.
Several times in one sentence, in fact.
Yeah. Alright. Vegetables. Taylor. The record shop. Ah, the new single. Electronic goods store.
That's a good GIF. If you're able to make a Zaku 1 look cool, that is saying a whole lot, and you're a hero.
I freaking love the Zaku 2, though. Like, honestly, the Zaku is one of my favorite, like, robots. It's great.
Yeah, like, it's a good grunt design. Okay, so this is one of those fetch quests that show up in RPGs like this, where you just, like, go talk to this person. Now talk to this person.
Yep. Yep.
It's honestly kind of interesting how we have so many of those types of quests ingrained into our minds that eventually we just start thinking of it as, like, a series of checkpoints that we were going to, and the immersion just stops. Like, it's no longer a trading sequence. You see the code now. It's just going from point A to point B.
Right. Alright, and then we got the other bakery. So yeah, you have to check around on each of these. Jetlag Bakery and Bakery Shark Skin.
I'd like to know what goes into Bakery Shark Skin's bread.
It's just a name. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
If you say so.
It's very smooth, is what I'm told. It is the smoothest bread you'll ever have.
If it's modeled off of sand sharks, then yeah, like the texture is just phenomenal.
What's up? Oh, hey.
Oh, I didn't know that he showed up at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually... I think this guy has one of the only unique NPC sprites.
The main gate.
Like, you see him a couple of times, and, like, it is that guy. It's not just, you know, generic NPC number 5 or whatever.
Yeah, kind of weird that he gets named by Gramps, but, like, he doesn't get his name overhead. Alright, we need to go... I think it's just finding, like, a vending machine at this point.
Yeah, sure kind of wish the gaming industry would be a little bit more transparent about their development process. Oh well, guess we gotta speculate.
Ew. Oh. Hello?
Oh yeah, this is the other problem. There are multiple vending machines in this town.
Yep.
But I think the one that we are talking about is over by City Hall. Not in City Hall, but, you know, like, close to the entrance.
Yeah. Wanted to check the other one over here quick, just to make sure. Mmm.
I mean, you're not kicking them, you're kicking the poster.
Persistent people or pirates?
I mean, you're already saying, I hate people like that. I have reason to distrust you.
Alright, let's keep... I had to show that off. It's real great. So, that trash can's empty until you actually talk to our friend here.
I was thinking more about how it clipped for a second into the building.
Oh yeah,
at an angle.
Yeah, it's having some problems there too. But this was an empty trash can until we talked to our friend, and then it became a full trash can with a bag. Well, now we have a bag. I think now we run over to City Hall.
Yeah.
I really want to be jumping all the time.
I don't actually know if Mega Man ever checks the bag until you get over there and give it to the man.
Wei Song, thank you very much for the sub.
With the Twitch Prime.
Yeah. Bag. Lost bag full of money.
Oh. Well.
Toy sword.
I mean, I'd feel like shit if I just up and took it with me.
Reminds me.
Just so you can have her there. Oh, whoops. I forgot this was an automatic scene.
Shit.
It should be fine. City Hall's a war point.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I'll turn in the ring as well, and then
Megaman, could you take care of the refractor?
Okay.
just in the chute. Oh no, okay, you actually have to install it.
Finished. It's ready.
Okay, I'm all done here too. I'm going to fire up the engine, Megaman. You grab that blue lever there.
Gotcha. This one, right?
Yep, on my mark.
Ready.
Sail switch on. Refractor rotation speed increasing. Engine field generation at 80%. Safety lock check. Initiating countdown. 3, 2, 1. Megaman, now!
Here goes.
Metastatic field operational. Pair production active. Come on, fly.
We're flying. It worked. You didn't roll. We're flying. We're flying.
Well, I still have a lot of work left, but we should be able to get around the island at least. And you'll be able to reach that cave now, too. Let me know when you want to start a dig at the cave, and I'll take you there anytime.
Alright.
Well, now we can use the flutter. Which is frankly a lot bigger on the inside.
Yeah. I don't think we've, like, been look inside the flutter at all here, but there is, like, there's a number of rooms in here.
Oh, Spammy, the way they use refractors is they are harnessing the energy that is emitted when they spin at high frequencies.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Well, we were just about to go over there, actually.
Yeah. You'll never get Data to calm down. He'll never log off. Also, come to think of it, Drill's still a way off, but I do believe that we have something else that we can use, too.
Yeah, I think we can get... Isn't there, like, a part we can get in here?
Yeah, it's over in Barrel's room. I'm sorry, Professor Barrel. He didn't spend all that time
that's
in whatever
true.
else school he was in to be called anything short of Professor.
Alright. Sup?
Maybe I should decorate my room with a danger crate.
It is the danger crate. And, like, I want you to appreciate the, this plant. Well, it's a cactus.
It's ostensibly a cactus.
It's a cactus. That is definitely a cactus.
Hey guys, so I made a cactus model, but for whatever reason it clipped out and it's not actually rendering properly. Fuck it, Phil, put it in. We don't have time.
And this is the professor's. Here we have a globe. Yes, actually.
Yeah, it is just a globe of the world. Our world, specifically.
Yeah, is that Europe?
Yeah. Europe and an extremely elongated Africa.
Okay. So what we're actually here for.
Yeah, that will help us a bunch.
Nope.
No comment on that totem.
None.
Every single other weird thing under the sun, but that totem, no.
Why
These
do you-
photorealistic sheep, though.
Please appreciate this picture of some sheep. I have no idea why it's here. There's just this photorealistic picture of sheep. You know, I've only heard that like 5 times in the last half hour. So yeah.
5 or 5,000, give or take.
I always find it weird that you don't ever go to the east side, the old city, until way late in the game.
Yeah. It might have something to do with the way they ended up structuring it.
Yeah.
Because the east side definitely has enough stuff to make you feel like they were going for something, but just didn't have the time.
They probably mean to ambush us the moment we get all 3 keys. Yes.
I'd be extremely suspicious about soft drink, all in
Fuck.
lowercase.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You found soft drink. Alright. Then we go talk to Roll again.
Yeah. So what's really nice about the Flutter is it also has an R&D room which functions exactly the same as the car, but without the transport. Also, I think you can only cash in the ring in the R&D
R&D
room.
room, yeah. Which I need to go there anyway, because we picked up the bomb schematic. Think we can use that.
The way the other option is worded is just like a really Like, he doesn't just flat out say, well, I'm going to keep it, idiot. It's just more like a, is it really that nice? They're sort of steering the conversation away from her.
So, Grand Grenade.
So the disclaimer with Grand Grenade is that, yes, it will blow up those pillars that we saw in the Jian ruins, but they won't blow up the giant brown walls. Only the drill can do that.
Yeah, so it's weird. So it's useful for those, like, I'll go show it off. Like, might as well. Oh my god. So this is what I was talking about cost.
Yeah, just sort of balloons.
And this. Holy crap.
Like, from experience, the Grand Grenade has just enough uses to get every item that you can in that area if you align the grenades just right.
So I'm gonna bring it with, and we're gonna head on over there. So let's go to City Hall. Even though we're not in the car.
We can also go ahead and check on the boys.
Yep. But yeah, at this point, at any time, we can just go over to the third subgate.
Yeah.
Like, now that we have the flutter fixed, we can just go do that whenever we feel like. So
You know how these RPGs are. Checkpoint has been unlocked, ergo all the side quests blow up.
Yep. We are looking for...
Police station.
Yeah, because we got the bag. So...
Fortunately, we're still in good shape to just bring the bag over because the thing hasn't happened yet. That happens when you make extremely bad decisions on purpose. By the way, if you directly try to give that guy the bag, he's just like, wait, don't tell me, is that? And then the game's just like, no, go talk to the inspector, you dingus. Arm supporter.
It's not.
That is an ingredient for a weapon that I think we can get when we first go to the Closer Woods ruins.
Yeah. And is that all we've got right now here? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, the game does hold up well. Like, the controls are definitely a problem, but that was because it wasn't...
Yeah.
It was made before DualShock, but at the same time, like, the gameplay and the graphics hold up very well.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find a PlayStation game that holds up in the graphics department just because, man, they were not ready for that.
Right, you gotta be like Chrono Cross or something. Like...
You gotta have extremely good art direction, which this game does. Everyone's made out of Legos, but you don't care because the facial expressions and everything is so expressive.
Oh, right. Hey, bud. Alright. Thanks.
Great. Thanks for the update.
Alright, anyway. What's up? So yeah, this is what the pickaxe did.
I think they had some other tools on hand. Yes, it is nicely designed against sequence breaking, which is, I don't know, it's a good programming decision. It's a good design decision. I would still say that it's fun to find things that they overlooked.
Yeah. All right.
Sort of the nature of the beast.
Now we gotta go find a saw.
Yep. The saw should be like same guy, but he'll say, "Oh, I dropped it in a trash can downtown."
Yeah. There's a lot more people around here nowadays.
Yeah, I've been thinking a little bit about how fucked archaeology is, because like you need context on top of your archaeological finds, and that's very hard to produce. So you can say that something was like a groundbreaking civilization cornerstone, but it could just be bullshit. And I want to know how future generations would be able to dissect the internet, basically.
Whoa. Have fun with that one.
Uh-huh.
Archaeology does look like a really weird word when you split it up like that.
The archaeologist finds a wall with the sentence, Megaman X7 sucks on it, paper on it. According to this civilization, Megaman X7 was in fact bad.
In 100 years, when the only evidence of that game existing is a YouTube video that's just burned to the ground. It's like,
Yeah, that's why I really care a lot about data preservation, because it's so ephemeral.
Ah, the eologists and the archaeologists. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have the Avis and we have the Archeo-Avis.
And the tote avies.
I like to think those don't exist. Those are a pain in the ass to farm.
They really are. This one? No? Aha!
Nope, there we go.
MMX7, it's interesting of them to write 2017 with only partial Roman numerals.
It's interesting that they would remember what Rome was, but I guess like Egypt and stuff.
I think a lot about kind of a similar side to that, like in the sense that like this video that we're doing right now, when I make these, I stream them and then put them up on YouTube, and YouTube is not something I think of as, you know, will be around forever. Nothing is, but it's something that could be around for a longer amount of time than I am, you know?
Conceivably, yes.
Like, you know, there could be a point where, like, you know, all of these videos exist and I don't. And that's such a weird thought to me.
Like, the way I see it is, I care a lot about object permanence because we have, at this point, built an entire civilization on just an arrangement of bits and bytes that may or may not be constructed in the exact sequence. Because, like, you have to remember, it's not just the files. You have to have the apparatus that can read the files properly.
Indeed. Who's Tengus indeed? That'll... the question of the ages. But yeah, just like...
Oh god, I forgot you were doing that yesterday.
But yeah, it like, that sort of thing to me is such a strange thought that, like, these videos might outlive me. You know, obviously I'd hope not, but at the same time I would want things to be kept and transcribed. Not that I think, you know, these streams are you know, things like that, but it's something that you keep around. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I care a lot about making sure that as much is passed down as possible. Because future generations deserve to have, like, context and know about what was going on.
Okay, so we want... I don't actually think we can go from here to... Maybe?
Yeah, we can go to, let's see, we can go to, because the news station introduced a new game now that we have jet skates.
Oh! Let's go do that.
Yeah. Sorry, we got kind of sidetracked by an engaging conversation. Weird.
Yeah.
Well,
but no, it's one of those just something I think about a lot, and it's like, that is such a strange, one of those thoughts that freezes me in place for a while, and I'm like, oh dear.
I think it's more like you want to make sure that audiences get to enjoy content that you made before, except that you're doing this in a much smaller scale than you're used to. Like, you're putting this up on YouTube, and that works for that immediate frame of time, and then you're thinking about how well that whole system will work out long after you're gone, and you're just like, damn.
Oh, can I not do that yet here?
You already did it.
Oh, okay.
The thing that you're looking at, there's another guy in here. And he's just like, hey, you're a fast runner.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got... Yes.
This one's kind of whack because it asks a lot about the control on your skates, more than the game will ever ask you.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, these particular mini-games, I'm not entirely a fan of how they are constructed, because you have to play them 4 times in order to get the stuff that you want.
Yep.
This thing also encourages you to, like, press up on the D-pad in order to increase your speed, but at the same time, you know, you have to get your turning down right, and so you're pulling back as well to get some tighter turns in. There's a lot more thought put into it than, you know, what you see at first glance.
Yeah, I think we can get the trick's gonna be the last one.
Yeah, the last one's kind of, oof.
Oh.
You scored the top 3.
Oh, there's only one name we can put in here.
I mean, it's the same name everybody puts in.
Right.
So I
Well,
don't feel bad about it.
I hit A already, so like there's nothing. Okay. Okay, we should be able to get the 8. Yeah, the 6 is the one I'm worried about.
Is the name acceptable?
Alright.
Well, I tried and fucked up.
Oh, it's only 7. Oh, good. We can do that. Nope.
Welp.
Megaman Volnut, I guess. Volnut is his last name in this.
Volnut with 2 T's.
Depending on the game, because like in in Battle Network, we have different names as well for like LAN and I think it's
Well, I mean, EXE is free.
right. Music box. All right. Time for left curve.
I think left curve is the one that actually has like a real prize. The other one's just a museum item.
Shit. I should still be fine for completing this. What?
Yep.
You jackass. Fine.
I mean, you did it twice.
Whatever.
Hold on a sec. I gotta fix this jump. Sorry, guys. Just had to get through a tricky part of the stage.
God damn it. Okay. 9 seconds. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Well, I think you can just make it if you hit that first cone and then just, like, book it.
Book it, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need that
I
second
wish you could
cone.
just get a menu and start over, huh?
Nope. It's
Not
fine.
necessary.
It's fine. So if I do that without the stop problem, I should be able to get an under 7. Oh, well, I don't need an under 7. I only need an under 8. Good.
This is fine. This is probably the most heart-wrenching part of
Nope.
the entire stage.
Shit.
Yeah, besides that.
Yeah.
More specifically, when you try to start your jets up and then you end up walking and you have wasted too much time.
Like that?
Yeah, something like that, and then you're just like, well, gotta waste 15 seconds then.
Yeah. It's fine. Some of the instances where the English versions of Mega Man, like, put the word mega over rock, they do, like, try to justify. I'm thinking of, like, the mega system in ZX. No!
Dang it.
I'm trying to go real fast. We'll get
I
this.
haven't played enough of the ZX series. I heard it was good.
I like it a lot. Like, it's got a really, like, fun conceit. There we go.
Nice. I feel like it kind of ended before its time, you know?
Yeah, well,
Just 2 games and that was that.
well, and the second game ends on a massive cliffhanger ending. Like, not as massive as Legends 2, but like a cliffhanger that you want a resolution to.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we gotta do the technical course.
Have to is a strong word, but I appreciate your determination. Man. This sucks ass.
Oh, this is real bad. Oh, God. Come on.
Man.
Oof, this one is the hard one. Definitely. It's fine, we'll get better as we go.
Because this one is just like, you sure you're a master of turning?
Nope. What?
Can I get a fucking,
Judge? But yeah, my biggest actual problem with this is that they don't, start you in skating.
Yeah. I think it just has to do with, well, we made it so you have to hold the button down to skate, so, that's how it is sometimes, where you're just like, you feel like you really don't want to bend the rules too much because you already have the infrastructure in place, so you work around that.
Anthony Kvarnstrom, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, I'd say that the roughest part of this entire section is that really skinny configuration right at the very end. Yeah, that one!
Okay, cool.
Fine. We're good.
Everything's good.
Everything's fine.
Alright, that's step 1. What's the time on step 2? Alright, we can do that.
Just under what you did.
Shit.
If those kids haven't finished that fucking they're done.
Well, we got the Omni
That's what
unit,
we
which
got.
is...
Yeah, that is the actual prize for this whole thing. The other stuff is just... Well... Okay, you know what? I say that, but you do need... The museum side quest is weird. Because I think you only need one item in order to have a prize that matters.
Yeah.
This is just fluff.
But it is worth it. Cool.
Nice.
That was like 15 and change? Yeah, 15 and change. 3,100. Alright, we did 15 and change. We can do 18.
I feel like 16 is the rank A, so good luck with that. If anything, you have proven that you can just ignore those two cones.
Yeah, I think this one will be 16. So we 3,200. Yeah, so 16. We've proven we can do this. So
Yeah, holding down in the shoulder button for tight turns. The problem is you're also trying to like get your speed back up, so you immediately flip to up, and ooh, that is not a good finger feel.
bam.
Got it.
The fact that you do it gradually actually makes it is a really good choice. Like, the fact that you have to do it 4 times is actually a really kind of smart idea, because you do get better at it as you go. You know, tighter turns. So, Giant Horn.
I suppose I'm looking at it from the framework of the thing that you have to get that matters is at the very end of the rainbow. And practice sessions are, you know...
It would be nice if it, like, remembered your top score or whatever.
Yeah, remember your top score and then just, like, immediately move you up the ranks.
Right, like, that would be nice if it did that, but I like the idea of, like, okay, you just kind of get better and better at this as you go. If I remember right, is the... So, Omni unit...
Is 1 to everything.
Yeah. Which is pretty dang sweet.
Decent.
Alright, and then I think the Giant Horn goes here.
Yeah, it's a museum item.
Okay.
So after this, we check out the kids, and I think that's just a straight shot to Closer Woods then.
Yeah. We checked this out last time, but I want to look at it again, and I'll probably come look at it one more time before we do the final boss, just for a nice reference. That bow and arrow.
We don't know what guns are in the future.
What's that you've got there?
Alright, she's
It looks
voiced.
like a bone or something. Oh well, a lot of the people who come here are into strange things like this. Doesn't look like much, but if you want, I can display it here.
People really like skeletons, so
I'll
sure.
call it an ancient digging tool.
Strongly agree.
Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Yes, she has that same voice clip for everything, regardless of her own enthusiasm on the item.
So I love it because if you turn in multiple items at once, it sounds a lot more sarcastic.
What? Did you really find that underground? If you did, it's an incredible discovery. I wonder what something like this would be doing underground.
Which of my items are you talking
Why don't we
about?
Call it a human doll.
Oh, okay, the old doll.
It could be someone's idea of a joke, but why don't we put it on display?
Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Oh, right.
That's
There, I guess there's
quite a
also the
find you've got
grand
there.
grenade stuff that we can
It's
blow
called
up.
a giant horn.
There's the giant
Maybe
one.
you've seen some rich people on TV with these on display in their houses? Worth a lot. Would you let me put it on display here, please?
Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
I think that's everything we got.
Where did you find
No.
that?
If we're out of
It's an
voice clips, it
antique
is.
shield. Relics like that are classified as Grade 2 national treasures. Some Reaverbot was probably using it to protect itself. You'll let me put it on display, won't you?
Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Ouroboros is a lot of people's favorite Mega Man.
You're a digger, right? If you find something interesting on one of your digs,
Oh, okay.
bring
Alright,
it
we're
here and
good.
show me.
I think it's because I
Alright.
waited until I got
It's
every
really
museum
nice.
item, then
I'll
dumped
put it
them
on
all on her, and then
display.
she gave me the non-voice clip line at the end.
You're a digger,
The
right?
bitch is the same.
If you find something
Uh-huh.
interesting on one of your digs, bring it here and show me. I'll evaluate it for you, and if it's really nice, I'll put it on display here.
Alright, so let's... I think if we go downstairs, we can see the things that...
Well, you go back upstairs, and then
Yeah.
it's- yeah.
But we have to go back downstairs to go upstairs to flicker. So we've got the doll. We've got
Whack. Yeah, that's an animal bone, all right.
oh.
Yeah, coming along nicely.
You're a digger,
Okay.
right?
So we still have to get more
If you
stuff
find
for
something
this.
interesting on one of your digs, bring it here and show me.
Yeah,
I'll
so
evaluate it for you,
like I
and
said,
if it's really nice,
there's
I'll
actually
put it
only
on
one item that
display.
you have to give her that gives you a prize. Everything else is just sort of fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, the item in question is not available for still some time, so don't have to worry about that.
Isn't the lore in the series that there's... Yeah, so...
yeah, ZX.
Basically, this game takes place at the end of all the Mega Man series, as far as timeline is concerned, where humans and Reploids are basically the same. They get referred to as carbons later in the game here when we run into some characters who might have something to do with like a... I won't even say plot, because the plot of this game is just like us going around and digging through ruins rather than like the actual run-in with Juno at the end. Like, that's just auxiliary to it.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Final Fantasy X-2 is not actually about Vegnagun, it is about being the best spear hunters you can be.
Yeah. Alright, let's, oop, that's not what I want.
Oop! Just got run over.
It's fine. But yeah, let's head back to the kids.
Yeah, like the idea is just, you know, ZX has just said, okay, Reploids and humans entered an agreement wherein humans would give themselves machine parts and Reploids would artificially lower their lifespans.
Alright, hopefully they're finished. I actually don't know if they will be. We haven't done a lot of, like, area transitions. We just did a lot of things. Oh, nope.
Nope, they're done.
They're done.
Good.
Nice.
Now we can start cashing stuff in.
Gotta put up my favorite anime poster, of course. Magic box. It's just a treasure chest.
Yeah.
Alright, but hello.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, these... It doesn't actually spawn until you talk to them, so there we go. Marlwolf shell.
Yep.
Oh, I do believe we have all the ingredients for another weapon.
Oh, shit. Well, we can't call the freaking... wow, that door is pretty dang.
Well, we can also get something else real quick in that house over there with the trash can, where we found the helmet. Because now something has spawned.
Oh, that's the...
Welcome to Comic Zone.
Chapter X. Ah, Action Man.
Oh, what a horrible show.
How much is Kevlar? A lot.
A 90s CG cartoon, back when Reboot was the hot shit. Oh, right, did you even equip the Kevlar armor?
Oh my god, is that not auto?
No. Over in special items?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, you did, okay.
No, yeah, okay, alright, we're good.
Some of them don't. Some of them don't auto-equip, and it's weird.
Yeah, like the jet skates and the helmet don't. You have to go in and... Alright, I think we can just head over to...
Yeah, I do believe it. Amigo Lupus, the comic book did get changed from something else.
That wouldn't surprise me. Alright, I can call the van now.
Changed for the better, honestly. So now we just need to check out that area with the pillars that we can blow up with the grain grenade.
Yes. Mystic Orb and Marwolf Shell, or make the shield arm.
So, the shield arm is actually really interesting because it protects you from both projectiles and also enemy contact. Like, enemies just sort of fall on their ass when they rush into you and stuff like that. Which is helpful, except for the fact that you have to stand completely still for the shield to be active.
Yeah.
Definitely has really good defensive power, but, like, your mobility is just gone.
Yeah, we put an orb in a Marwolf shell, and that got us this. Alright, let's...
I think probably the Carden Ruins.
Yeah.
Because that's a straight shot to the area that leads to the place with the pillars.
Yeah, that'll be good. I was thinking maybe we just go on the... Well, we could go, like, just on the boat. Oh, but that's all the way through that gate, isn't it?
It's all the way through that gate. Also, it's extra pillars that you would have to blow up, and you only have 8 charges of this thing.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and... So, we want... Sport car...
Carden Forest.
Forest, not ruins?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm also gonna step away for a second here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink myself. One sec.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and step and take a quick stretch.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Amigo Lupus, yes, you can move while using special weapons in Legends 2. It would really suck if you couldn't.
Yep. Okay,
So now you want to go to the sub-gate.
Yeah.
Well, the gate to the sub-ruins.
Yeah.
Over the other way.
Oh, the other one. Yeah, there's one here and one there, and this one is the one that's actually... Because the one up there is the, like, kind of shorter one that's kind of closed off.
Yeah. It's kind of a longer route. This is probably the shortest. Now, that area you do want to remember, because that's part of a side quest later on.
That tiny little spot.
Yeah, that tiny little spot. I never remember it, because it's like, they ask for a thing, and just like, well, where do I find the thing? And it's there.
Yep. Alright. So, welcome back to the sub-ruins.
Okay. So,
There's that wall.
Yeah. You want to go across from that big room where the walkers are. Where the walkers are.
God.
What are those?
Yep.
Oh dear.
My gut just told me to immediately activate my vacuum arm there. I threw a grenade.
That's fine, we're cool.
I think we should still...
Actually, we do have charges, don't we? Like,
yeah, I should
the
have, like...
junk shot does...
Yeah. Alright. So
That'll help.
So I think it's right through here.
No, that's where the other entrance was.
Oh, heck, this is the one we can't blow up, right?
Yeah, this is the one we can't blow up.
Heck. Alright. I misunderstood where we were going, because we want...
Okay, so that big open room with the 3 blocks, you want to go in the short...
The bottom
You want to go
door.
in the entrance. Yeah, the bottom left door.
Yeah. Have a good one, Massazaw.
Take it easy, Maskazah.
Alright. So let's...
Yep, it's that one. Wrong blue box. I'm actually wondering if Kavanaugh was able to save that as well as Party Tent City.
I don't like these things at all.
Yeah, I usually just try to avoid them. It's just, fuck. Okay, so now you go up, where the map is not filled in.
Oh, we actually didn't go up here.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So this next area is a little bit tricky because it has a bunch of really nasty, like, traps that swing back and forth. They can break your shield.
Yeah.
Easily. Like the blue things with the bars on them.
But we do get a lot of just stuff. Shiny object.
Yeah.
Alright, nothing this way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these things suck real bad. You can kind of see from, like, the enemy over there.
Also, the camera and positioning, that's like Sector X levels of, is this thing going to hit me in the ass when I'm not looking? Like, if you've ever played Sector X from the SNES version of Star Fox, you know what I'm talking about with that depth perception bullshit. Yeah, these enemies kind of freak me out just because they are very strange looking.
Yeah. Alright, looking around, making sure we got...
That's the hard part of this corridor done, though.
And now it's just these things. The, like, weird wiggly turtles. Oh, we got a second one.
I gotta say, this is a really handy buster configuration.
Yeah, I like
Getting the job done.
I like the 5 shots, and they're relatively strong. Okay.
It's one of the things that I keep praising about the buster part system. Every single stat is important in some way.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Oh, there we are.
yeah. And you said that you have a special weapon recharge, right?
Believe so.
Nice.
I'll feel like a fool if I don't, because I think I'll get 7 in and then... Ooh. Have we seen this enemy yet?
No, we have not. This is an enemy that we will see in the Closer Woods subgate.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting one because repeated pressure can cause its shield to be knocked away slightly. The ones in the main gate suck, though, because they don't respond to any, like, damage. You just have to wait until they put their shield away.
Yeah.
Also, you can kill these things when they're immobile like that.
It's like there's the knockback. And again, a lot of, like, drops off them.
Yeah, they're cool enemies. I like them.
Alright, here's another pillar. Oh good, we have just enough shots to knock away their shield in one, like, burst.
Nice. So you don't need to blow up any more walls in this area, I don't think. Because, yeah, because that wall, you've seen it before, it connects to the GN sub-Rubens.
Oh, yep.
The other side.
Yep, that's the other end of it, so no need to blow that one up, so let's save our...
No. Save our states.
Let's get some ambush on this one.
I always like those types of enemies, the kind that just make you feel really smart for figuring them out.
Okay. Place your bets, everybody.
Which one?
We have left chest, right chest, and middle chest.
Let's play money-making game.
Alright. I'm gonna bet on right chest. Crap. Alright.
At least you get the consolation prize.
Yeah, check the curve on the chains. Well.
I've seen many a chest in my time, and you can tell from the pixels.
It's true. Okay.
That's a good trick.
I like
Hidden in plain.
Yeah, I like that the others still drop money. Alright, so...
So now you double back to where you came in, but you go left this time.
Yeah. So, nope, back even further.
Because there are a few more blocks to blow up. And, you know, we'll see how far we can get, but we get some prizes at the very least.
Oh, I'm gonna have to, like...
Yeah, just gauge how you want to approach this. You want to blow up the leftmost one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a save state, just in case.
It's fine.
Yeah. So, leftmost one.
There's our friend
Yeah,
again.
trying to cross-chain them doesn't really work.
We're gonna have to be a little careful here, because there's like 3 of them in this room.
Yeah, trying to just make sure that the outer wall is the one that you want, because those are where the holes are. They're not blocking it. The middle ones are not blocking anything. So... Okay. Well, let's save this one, because that's going to take 2.
Yep.
We're approaching this very mechanically. Leftmost one, I recall. For that one. Oh no,
that one's irrelevant.
Because there's a hole inside of it, is the thing.
Oh, there's a hole in the leftmost one?
Yeah, so leftmost one, you hit that. And then hit it again.
This one as well?
Yes.
And there's the hole.
Main core shard.
Alright. Let's see if we have enough for this. Shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah. And then the middle. Yeah, check the hole.
Alright. I think that's everything from this. And this is just oh, not even big cash. 660.
Ugh. Well, you got everything, I think.
Yeah, so I wasted 1 shot, but I only needed 7, so thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and then this here is, if we keep going this way, we end up back in the lake.
It's nice that Roll is able to just precognitively tell that you are over at the lake and get the boat ready.
Well, it's not precognitive in the sense she does have the radar and scanner.
Wait, did you get the pen light?
Yeah, I got the pen light.
Nice. Okay, so
Yeah,
you should be ready.
Yeah, because
So also check...
Yeah, there's pen light.
Yeah, see. Okay, good. You got everything. We're set.
Yeah, I think we can head back, and I think we can go do some dev at this point, right? Are we short?
We're short 1 item, but that's in Closer Woods as well, so we can just...
Okay, let's
Woods.
go do Closer Woods and then do some dev.
Yeah, let's do some plot.
God.
Those really caught you off guard, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
Because it's just a nothing corridor until you hit that, and you're just like, oh, where'd my health go?
Whoop, rip. What am I doing now? 49, alright, I still need another freaking 70,000 if I actually want to buy the, not Kevlar jacket. I don't know what the...
Kevlar armor or Omega.
Yeah, the 75% damage reduction.
Yeah, also the best part of this is that the Grand Grenade is now, like, done.
Yeah. So, and our way out is there.
It kind of sucks when you have, like, the key to 3 or 4 different areas, and then, you know, it's done past that.
I like that
The
it's
Grand
all
Grenade
in
is, like-
one big area, at least.
Yeah, like... At least Grand Grenade hits hard.
Yeah, it's like a reasonable weapon.
Like, Grenade Arm's whole thing is that the grenades bounce and you can do bank shots and shit, but Grand Grenade is a lot more straightforward.
Alright,
So now we can just head back to the flutter.
let's get moving.
Yeah, Amigo, that is probably one of my biggest gripes with the game. Both it and Legends 2 to a much larger extent.
Legends
There's
2
not a
asks you
good
for a
way
lot
to-
more.
Yeah, there's not a good way to get money in either of these games.
Alright,
Yellow one.
okay. I didn't know if she was like, if I needed to actually go like to the bridge. Alright, let's go to the subgate. Ahem.
Nice.
Cool.
Up and away!
She actually has several different voice clips for that one.
Nice.
Yeah, in Misadventures of Tron Bond, there's a gameplay minigame you can use save states for, but like the whole point of Tron Bond is to make money, so they better have a good place to get it.
Yeah. Oh goodness, that is a heck of a game.
It exists.
I
I
own a disc of it.
Wow, that's saying a lot. You can't find them very often.
Yeah, I have a disc for all three of these. Legends 2, and Misadventures of Tron Bond.
Though the good news, at least, is that Misadventures is on PSN.
Nice. Oh wow, I hadn't saved for an hour.
We might have been engaged in something.
Alright,
That's risky business, though. So now we can just do dev stuff.
Yep, I do need to go back in there to swap my, weapon.
Yeah.
Probably just want to put it back on. Well, heck, do I actually want to have that on something else for this dungeon?
Not right now, no. You can just sort of pick whatever. Like, that's the nice thing about these dungeons. You can just bring in whatever weapon you want and it's fine.
Yeah.
But this one you're going to have to get out of the first time eventually anyway.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, good excuse to R&D some stuff.
Alright, so yeah, we just go straight into it. And this one is... So the third subgate.
Yeah, third subgate, Closer Ruins. I don't know why Closer is just such a bad mouthfeel to go into another word for.
Right?
I keep stumbling on it.
Never seen a site like this before. It's a big pit in the middle, and I can't get any readings from inside. Wonder what could be in there.
Get in the pit.
Good man? Are you okay? Can you see a door somewhere?
Alright, so we got front and back.
Yeah.
I can't get any readings of that room, Megaman. My monitor's completely blank. Take a look around and let me know what you see.
It's a good thing that her radio is still working fine.
Yeah.
It's my guess the power's out in that room. Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says Operations Room 2. Emergency system activation requires direct password input from Eden or the insertion of 3 level 2 or higher prototype anthro unit ID cards.
What's a prototype anthro unit? I've never heard of that before. Well, whatever that is, you need 3 ID cards, right? If we're lucky, you'll be able to find them inside there.
Yeah, it's really cute that Mega Man's voice actor tries to, like, struggle with reading the inscriptions.
Right, because, like, I assume they're not in, like, a... Like, I don't assume Mega Man's illiterate. I assume they're in, like, a language that only is seen in these ruins. And it's like,
Yeah, it's also just kind of faded, probably.
Prototype? What is the, like... Also, a thing I appreciate a lot about the Mega Man Legends games is how the exploration of the ruins and the kind of slow information you get about the civilization they all belong to is really interesting. Hi, bud. Jackass, I'm in the middle of...
By the way, this room exists.
God. Alright, you piece of garbage. But yeah, the information that you get about the civilization is like is given to you like both in a pretty interesting... Oh God! I just got like quadra-tapped there.
Yeah, these enemies are, yeah, they are.
Alright. But yeah, like, the little bits about Eden, the bits that are like, okay, you know, this civilization that made these has a very hierarchical structure and a lot of order going on to it. You know, like, okay, this is very bureaucratic.
Yeah, it's not immediately apparent until you actually start fiddling with any consoles or mainframes that you may find in there, and then the bits and pieces start coming in.
Yeah. Oh, alright. I heard the...
Hello, friend.
I heard the beep and I was ready for that. Alright.
Alright. So they made sure to give you something that can very quickly be made into a weapon because you're going to need a certain type of weapon. Not a certain weapon per se, but something that can do what this weapon can in order to get through the area.
Yeah. I don't want to drop down there right away. Because there's 2 other ways I could go in this other room here.
I was about to say, maybe the Legian runes have really gotten to you at this point.
That invisible enemy still hanging out down there. Okay, another hole.
Yeah. No way to get back down from it either because, you know, the power is out. That is another thing with these ruins at the moment. We have to figure out how to turn the power on.
Yep.
I love these things.
Oop.
They're very upfront about the rewards they give.
Yeah. Just one big one. Oop, another hole.
The money just keeps rolling in.
Okay, here we got one of these. Quick, get rid of that friend first.
Yeah, they do need another 0.
Again, there's a lot of... Like, the thing is that you just kind of have to pick a weapon and roll with it by the end, like... Which is not the best, but there aren't a lot of weapons that are like a poor choice from memory.
No, Mega Man Legends is very good about its balancing with regards to dungeon exploration. Not necessarily balancing in weapon structure, but, you know,
Right.
it's very good about letting you bring what you want.
Ooh, antique bell. Alright, I think...
So, yeah, pillars, and then should be a straight shot up there. This main room is a little difficult to navigate because there are so many doors on the inner and outer perimeters. So it's kind of hard to tell where you're going, especially since the dungeon is structured with multiple segments.
Yep.
Did you find
So
something,
even the map
Megaman?
doesn't help a whole
I
lot.
think I found an ID card.
Good
Alright, let's get back
going.
down there.
I'll go back to that control room once I found the others.
There it is. I think this is the one I didn't grab. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
a
and
fan
even
of
then
when, like, when you actually need the drill or you actually need specific things like that.
Yeah, and even then, it only happens in the sub-ruins in this game once. Like, the drill arm is definitely not required in any of the sub-gates of the main gate. But
Jerk, get down from there.
also, yeah, these enemies show up again from the tutorial dungeon at the
Yep.
very beginning.
With a lot of health. They are quite freaky.
Megaman,
Yeah, it's honestly
there's
risky
something
business
funny on my
when
monitor.
you're trying to incorporate
It looks like there's a
exploration
false wall or
weapons, as in
something.
weapons that aren't really good for
There's
combat so much as they are for
probably
getting to
a
places.
room in there.
Yeah, so here's the problem with further navigation in this dungeon.
Yeah, so...
This is the only time the game asks you for it, but this one requires an explosive weapon of some kind.
Yeah, so we're gonna do whatever we can getting through here.
Fortunately, this dungeon is structured very much to be a two-part affair. So right now, our first order of business is getting the entire dungeon back online, and then the second one is coming back with an explosive weapon and going up there. Because once the power's back on, we can use the elevators again, and they can take us back up to the surface.
Yeah. So we just got a lot of kind of rolling around to do here.
Like, honestly, going back to the drill weapon, I think it's a little bit more egregious in Legends 2, because I can think of at least 2 walls in the first 2 dungeons of that game that require the drill arm. And they're just sort of hanging out in their auxiliary places. You need additional items, and it's just like, man.
And there's target sensor. Okay.
I would argue that the blade arm isn't really... Like, it's pointless in 1. It's really good in 2, though. It's fun as hell in 2.
Again, a kind of stark difference between the two. Okay.
That just might be all 3.
I think we only have 2.
Well...
Yeah, we're missing the third. Which, there's a couple other ways we haven't gone yet, so...
poo and shit and stuff.
Alright, but yeah, this is,
That looks like the generator you've been looking for. Can you get it to work? All right! You should be able to get the elevator to work now.
that's it. We did it.
Yep, power's back on, so now we can leave and come back with better options.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird because there's no whir, there's no big fanfare, there's nothing like it's just all right. Power's on. There's no lights that went up, at least for
Yeah.
right there. So
I mean, there is some really big fanfare for the end of this dungeon, but
yeah,
it's all safe for that.
sure.
Oh, right. Did you ever check out that door on the other side?
Yeah, I just realized I don't think I've done this way, have I?
No.
Oh shit, that just.
Oh, you super haven't.
Oh, that reset the dungeon. All right, that's fine.
Because I don't think you'll ever need to come back in that area.
Ah, Ancient Book 1.
Alright, so what enemy do we need?
Yeah, let's go ahead and see which soul we need for Ancient Book 1. Ancient text describing launchers, huh?
Ah, we need death, okay.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a bit of an annoying. So, let's head on back. So yeah, this should respawn all the enemies. Because, yeah. Which is the only thing I'm a little annoyed about.
Yeah, fortunately I don't think you may need to ever come back in this area again.
Perfect.
I think it's just more because these enemies, like, while they are very interesting, they take a hot minute.
Yeah.
Especially when they show up right there.
Jerk.
This dungeon likes to do that, I've noticed.
Okay. So this is not the way I need, because that's where the ups are at.
Yeah, I think you need to be, like, around the outer perimeter.
Oh, come on.
They can't all be winners.
Alright, one thing we're going to have an issue with is that one center room is going to have the 3 runners in it.
Yeah.
So we'll have to be careful when we re-enter.
Immediately jump.
Oh, God.
Duh. This room is trash.
Damn it. There's still one more room in there I want to go check out.
I mean, that's fine. We can just come back for it.
Yep. Now we got a problem. There we go.
We run into a big problem when we are dealing with enemies that are far faster than the controls will allow us to be.
This room is the one I hadn't checked out.
And for good reason. Holes.
Well, yeah, because I just want to make sure I'm not... There we go.
Okay, yeah, that is something.
I didn't want to be missing something like that on trip 1. Just because. Alright, so let's head back in. We're still 1 ID card away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do appreciate that the game at least tries to make the amount that you find in different places just like random.
Mm-hmm.
To make it feel like you are sticking your hand in a pocket of something or other and pulling out an indeterminate amount of money.
Alright, time for R&D.
Let's go to the devs.
So, guidance unit.
Okay, so this is the thing that we found in the dungeon specifically. So they make sure that you have the tools that you need in order to finish the dungeon.
Right. Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, of note, the Zeta Saber and the Penlight are both, I think those are both ones you get from the TV show place, right? No, Penlight is in the explosive area.
Yeah, Penlight was there, Zetsabra was in the, one of the minigames.
Yeah, one of the minigames.
Beast Hunter.
I get Spreadbuster as well.
Yeah, Spreadbuster is probably one of my favorite weapons in this game. Because it's a giant bazooka that you mount on your arm, and it fires, like, a spread of 5 to 9 grenades that all arc out.
And then the sniper scope, hell yeah.
Yeah, the sniper scope is another instance of, well, they want to make sure that you have the tools necessary to finish this particular part of the game. Because you're going to need range for what's coming up after this dungeon.
So do I want... Spreadbuster works as a explosive, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Like, it feels real good to use. That's my hot take.
Alright, I'm just kind of looking around at what we got. Ooh.
Yeah, when you increase the range on Blade Arm, it creates, like, a wave of energy that goes out, so it's like Link's sword beams.
Yeah. Alright, and then Spreadbuster.
And Special increases the amount of bombs that go out, or rate of fire, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it seems pretty fun right now. Oh, another thing about the Blade Arm. It is one of the few weapons in the game that can be upgraded to infinite energy.
Yes. There's a couple of those. One of them is kind of notorious, but... Does that not go infinite? Or are you thinking of 2?
Oh, shit. It was in 2. It was in 2.
You're thinking of 2, okay. Because I'm only thinking of 1. I'm thinking of the one that does that.
Fucking hell, they can't even get that right in this game.
Alright, so we got the Spreadbuster. Let's head back in. Let's talk to Data.
So here's the thing about the Spreadbuster's range. It's not really the actual range of the shot so much as it is increasing the width of the arc. Because you can fire this thing real fucking far. Like way out into the skybox far.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and quick. I also want to go into Buster parts because...
Oop.
Yeah, range
Hey, that
5.
works. Yeah, so I think you're at like attack and range +7 at this point.
Yeah, +1, +4, +1. Yeah, like either 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, anyway, the plan for today is we're going to finish up this dungeon, and that's kind of going to be where we'll stop for the day, as the rest of the game will fit into one kind of stream of the same length.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot anyway, so it's a good place to call it.
Yeah, so let's find some enemies to, I guess this next room will have some.
Yeah, if you can get multiple bombs on him, feels real satisfying.
Ooh, and then we just get the quadruple tap there.
Combo!
Yep, I want that health bit.
Oh, we're back to this. Having to manually pick up refractor shards like a plebe.
Yep. Anyway, we need to go down through here and then around to that other side.
Fortunately, it's a bit more of a straight shot to the final part of this dungeon than the first part was.
Yeah. Alright, anyway.
Whew, that is some real satisfying range.
You want to sniper duel me? Yeah, that's this one here with the trio.
So another thing about the Spreadbuster that is not really... that doesn't really come up with other weapons is that it works at its best when you turn lock-on off. Because then you can control the arc and the firing and all that stuff. It's a very unique weapon in that
Megaman,
regard.
I'm seeing something tiny on my monitor. It looks like there's a false wall or something. There's probably a secret room in there.
See,
There we go.
This is the explosive we need.
It's nice because this is the only time the game asks you for specific stuff, and even then, there are a wide variety of explosives you can bring, and they even make sure that you have one.
Alright, and clipping into the floor here a little bit.
Hey, Megaman. Have you ever wondered where the Reaverbots came from? I mean, who made them, and why?
Good time to
You know,
spring
you
this
go
one.
around doing digs all over the place, but is it right? It's almost like stealing. Megaman! I'm picking up 3 Reaverbots close by. Watch out!
This fight can be really rough if you're not good at corralling these stupid things, as seen here. It is a much better idea to sort of, like, do the tried and true method of circle strafing. Though not complete circles, you just kind of have to, like, stop yourself at times to make sure that it's still in frame.
Yep, just always be moving to the side.
Also, the flame breath really sucks because it automatically breaks your shield. Anyway, once these things get low on health too, they will bowl over for a second, then get back up. Sort of gives you an idea that, yeah, they're about to die.
But yeah, this is the invincible strategy of Mega Man Legends right here. Like, I got... Damn it.
Yeah, Spread Buster is not super great for this area, but I didn't care.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't care in the LP either. I just want to use it.
Okay, we should have one of them down in a couple shots here. Oh dear. I don't like the position I'm in right now. Okay.
Correction is really hard.
Quite annoyed that I can't pick those up. Okay, let's try and... Alright, and then here, with one, it's a lot easier. I really want to get him with the Spread Buster, but it's just not happening.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever, I can at least
I'm
get
not picking up any more Reaverbots, Big Man.
those.
Ooh.
Good old dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get some pretty good cash from that.
So yeah, if you're not particularly well versed in circle strafing, then it sucks a lot.
Yeah, that is very much either asking you for high firepower, like higher than what I'm bringing in, or just do you know how to circle strafe? Anyway, this is the
Third and final key card.
Yep. Now let's go back the way we came.
Yeah. Wonder if that elevator works, because it's a plot elevator. Oh, it does have a console. Alright.
Zoop.
Carry on.
Yeah, and then this brings us back into Spider Room on the top of it.
Welcome to Spider Town.
It is very impressive that Mega Man can grab with the multiple gun arms.
I mean, I was just extolling how impressive it was for those Spider Reaver bots to move with only little tube legs and no joints, but
True.
there you have it.
Live their life.
Tubes just suddenly have a prehensile grip in this world.
Okay. And then I cleared out this room, so we're fine.
Yeah, it was about to be like, oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Hello!
Hello.
Alright. Anyway, we don't have a direct order from Eden, but we do have 3 security cards, so...
This is it. Once I'm inside the main gate, we should be able to figure out why the Reaver bots activated like that. But how come I can read these ancient letters?
Huh, this language only I can read.
Record the line in... Well, it's supposed to be an internal monologue. All right, so
I mean, Final Fantasy 12 is a little bit later on. We don't need to think about that just yet.
now the fact that we haven't seen this before always made me, like, confused. Like, you don't ever go over to Old Town, so you haven't ever been over to the main gate to see this little thingy before.
Yeah, the exploration and the pacing of the game as it is right now makes me really feel like you were supposed to go to Old Town to do a thing at some point and see this. Also, this is less majestic when you consider that the main gate is just like a tube in a back alley someplace.
Alright, the main gate.
Okay, so we're just calling it here, or do Pirate Fight first?
That's a good question. I think calling it here and then start with Pirate Fight.
Pirate Fight's good. Yeah, it gets the blood pumping.
Assuming it doesn't start the moment I walk in this room. Okay.
Oh, no, you're fine. You have to leave the Closer Woods in order to make that happen.
Okay.
Which is another reason why they gave you stuff for the Active Buster and the Sniper Scope right in the dungeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Sniper Scope's pretty necessary for this upcoming fight, but... So yeah, so next time, which will be last time, we're doing these in kind of 3-hour chunks, and there's about 3 hours left. We've got... So what we have left, we've got another fight with the Bonds, and then another fight with the Bonds. And then...
Some side questy stuff, and then the sub-season, and finally the final boss.
Yes, the actual main gate. So... This will be where we will leave off for now. We'll probably be back with this couple weeks. Find a time that works out. So, yeah, fight with Zagi somehow. It's weird. I don't know how he got in there. Alright. Anyway, thank you, Vpriz, for joining on
No problem.
Mega Man Legends. Thank you, everybody in the zoo. Hope you all had a good time watching this. I really enjoy just exploring ancient ruins. It's something I'm a huge fan of. But yeah, glad you had a good time with this. If you want to check out more of this stuff or any of the other things I stream, you can follow, see when I go live. If you want to support the stream, you can either subscribe for the cool skull. You can check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Sly9, or honestly just being here having a good time. I'm glad you're here having a good time. So thank you everybody for joining. Have a good night.
Good night.